The Motorcycle Monster is brought to you by the MRA. Whether it's motorcycle insurance, roadside assistance, or motorcycle training, the MRA can save you hundreds. Remember, help is on the way with MRA. When it comes to old school type motorcycle builders, the conventional biker wisdom is a certifiable builder is one who could pretty much do it all. And do it all means not only assemble a bike, but also engineer, fabricate, paint, and probably build the engine. Many of the trendy builders we see on TV shows today are better actors and t-shirt salesmen than they are at building ground-up world-class bikes. The scene becomes a bit more hazy when you talk to the real old-school group, guys like Arlen Ness or Ron Sims. These 35-year bike builders have been putting together custom bikes that actually ride and perform as opposed to rolling out of a trailer for the bike show. When no one is listening, comments comparing the real bike building world to the discovery world of motorcycles abound with motorcycle purists. Motorcycle TV is always on the lookout for real builders, mechanics, engineers, and artists that can truly do it all. The Tampa Bay area is fortunate to have more than its share of quality biker talent. One of those true old-school craftsmen that resides in Lakeland is Ray Gonzalez from Ray's Sunshine Cycle. Ray has been learning his craft for over 30 years, being an accomplished automobile technician as well as a motorcycle craftsman. Originally from upstate New York, Ray has been building engines, designing bikes, and also riding for over 30 years.
Yeah, I started riding about 42 years ago, about 30-something years on the street. And how it really started out is I've always had this fascination with motorcycles, so I got an opportunity to go around. A friend of mine's father had a motorcycle shop, so I used to go there and hang out all the time.
His move to Florida in the early 90s led him away from his General Motors roots and towards the motorcycle business as he and wife Barbara stumbled upon a struggling motorcycle shop that lacked vision and talent. Ray and Barbara provided that vision and talent and opened Ray's Sunshine Cycles.
The shop's been here for 11 years now. It's been a long, hard struggle, but each year we progress, get new things, meet new people, and we really enjoy it.
Ray received years of formal training for mechanics and applied that formal training in his personal hobby, motorcycling, and learned by trial and error.
It's all, it was all hands-on learning. You learned what you could and couldn't do by trying to do different things, and some of it worked and some of it didn't. And I think it made it a better environment for me as far as my ability to learn motorcycles.
His first shot, and second for that matter, at building a motorcycle came with his old Panhead.
One of the first custom bikes that I actually built, my 51 Pan, and then I took it all apart and put it back together as an original Panhead. So, we made a chopper out of it for a little while and rode it like that for a few years. And then when I got tired of the chopper thing, it's funny how things go in stages, because everybody wanted choppers in the late 60s and early 70s. And then by the middle 80s, nobody wanted a chopper anymore.
One important lesson that most masters learn is that with quality work, there are no shortcuts.
I didn't have anybody telling me, you do it this way, so I didn't learn their habits. I didn't learn their bad habits. I didn't learn their shortcuts. I learned how to do it myself. And that's probably the best way to learn.
Ray is quick to point out that many of his early ideas and builds didn't always work out. Much of his early training was trial and error.
It was all seat of the pants kind of building. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. I can remember riding my bike and having the frame break right in half on me, but we took the chances doing it that way, but that's how we did it back in those days.
Ray also has a clear vision that his bikes are built to be ridden, even if they are also intended to be entered into a top motorcycle show.
One of the first bikes that I built when I got to Florida was the Vietnam Memorial bike, and it was complete ground-up custom. And the nice thing about that bike was that the day that we took it to Daytona to put it in a show, I rode it. I rode it from Lakeland to Daytona, and we put it in a show, and it won. And the bikes that were coming in to compete against it were being brought in on trailers and, in trucks.